Hey everybody, it's Jack here, and today I'm going to be talking about Celebrity Big Brother in Series 20. I'm going to be talking about that, and I'm going to be more specifically, though, talking about the nominees and who got evicted in the second eviction. If you want to see my first eviction recap, I'm going to be linking it down below, hopefully, and then I'm also going to be linking it in the outro, so feel free to check there if you want to. So yeah, I'm going to be, for those of you who are still watching it and haven't seen the first eviction recap, how I'm going to break it down is I'm going to break it down into the nominees, who has been nominated by the house guests or housemates. Sorry, it's the UK. I'm going to break that down, and then I'm going to talk about my opinions of the housemates that were nominated, and the evicted housemate of today, which was, spoiler alert, it was Karthik. So I'm going to be talking about that. Just to start off, though, firstly, I found it really interesting that it wasn't a surprise, but it was really interesting to see that although it's been such a short amount of time, it's been like, 2 days in the house, nominations relatively remained the same. You had, during the Tuesday eviction, they just basically remained the same, minus one person, which was Marissa. So instead of 5 people getting evicted on Tuesday, we had 4 nominees on Friday. So it's really interesting to see that, okay, in a 2-day span, that they had to sort of, that went from being nominated, to having nominees and everything. Basically everything remained the same. Now, it's no shocker, though, because not a lot happened in the house in the few hours that they had between the eviction and the nominations. So, yeah, it's really interesting, though, to see how everybody reacted after the eviction. So I'm going to move forward to my first 2 nominees, which were Chad and Sarah. Chad grew a personality all of a sudden. Where'd that come from? He came from the I'm Chad, I'm dull as shit, to hi, I'm Chad, I'm mildly interesting and not a huge pain in the butt that is cocky. He sort of toned it down a bit. It's interesting to see that Chad has a really good relationship with Sarah, and they has a really good relationship with Trisha. But with that, it's interesting to see his conflict between the 2 of them. I like his personality, though. It's very interesting. I don't want him to leave, though. I would love Paul to leave, because Chad's actually mildly interesting, and I think for the public's sake, nobody is really wanting to evict him, because since the majority demographic of the UK series is majority female, they're gonna keep the hot guy in there, just for the pure entertainment value, I would think. Next up, we have Sarah. Sarah's been on a roller coaster this week. She was very emotional, then she was very angry, and she sort of played with those 2 demons of not demons, but feelings of happy and sad, and depressed and not depressed, and a firework and not a firework. She got in fights with everybody. Got in a fight with I think Paul this week. Honestly though, I'm gonna bash Paul at the end of this, just because I don't like how cocky he is and how much of a game player he is. It's dude, just calm your cornflakes here. What the fuck are you doing? No, but Sarah's actually been a really interesting housemate, because she's sort of been pissing everybody off. I love that, because it's you go from really emotional to straight attention seeker, and it's it works. But on a long-term basis, I don't think it will be as effective. She'll constantly have to change her strategy and everything, because honestly, if you're going to be an attention seeker, that may last you 2 weeks, but after a 3rd or 4th week, or after a week or 2, because the series is actually a month, after a week or 2, I don't think people will like it. It may just be annoying. So yeah, overall, I just See, I think people like Sarah because of her emotion, because of her honesty, and obviously she has that fan base with her Girls Aloud fan base that she had. So I'm not shocked that she's safe. I just think that maybe like she's going to be someone that is going to be to watch because she's always an attention seeker and everything. And I don't think she's afraid to get into fights with anybody. So moving forward, we have Trisha. Trisha was... It's sort of shocking to see Trisha being put in the position that's right beside Karthik. Because I actually really like Trisha as a personality. I think in the UK universe, she works out great. She's a great character, a great hilarity personality. I love how like the second that Karthik gets evicted, she's wanting to leave, and she's been wanting to leave all week, and it's just like, yes. I love how dramatic she is, how annoying she is, and how like I don't even know how to say it, like how much of a fandom she is, like, or how much of a fandom she has, and you can tell really why she has that fandom. I love how she hates the house and everything, hates the people in the house, because really, honestly, it's like, yeah, it's pretty accurate. For me, I don't like a lot of these housemates too, because they're just cocky little shits. But that's just my opinion. Trisha, though, I really hope to see her safe at least for 1 week, or at least for one eviction, because honestly and truthfully, I think that Trisha is a housemate that is someone to watch, and is someone to see how she develops more and more throughout this game, because she hates all these housemates and will tell it to their face, because she has no problem saying, hey, you, I don't like you because of these following reasons. I love that about her. I love her brutal honesty, but it's not like it's not said in a really mean way. It's more said in a way that is like, oh, okay, I don't like you, and that's it. Like, that's what I like about her overall. And I love her, like, general, like, her no filter attitude and everything. I love her pizza thing this week where she was wanting to get a towel to wipe her butt with in the shower, and then she gets a pizza and then she's happy, and it's like, I love how like high class she is. It's just hilarious. I think that's what will make her go further in this game. I think this is what may keep her safe on a long-term basis, is her high class and everything, and her moments that she may have. But overall, I think that's what the public may not like, too, as we see it against Sarah and Chad. Obviously, those two hit the demographic a lot better than Trisha does, because she has no filter and everything, and I think maybe a lot of the audience is maybe a bit more conservative in their beliefs around like sex and everything like that. And yeah, like overall, I would love Trisha to at least make it to the final. Do I think she will? I think it'll be a tough road for her, for sure. It will be a very long, very tough road for her. But I hope that she can. But it's going to be a long road. I think a lot of people will be nominating her. She'll be an easy person to nominate. Karthik, buddy, he got evicted today, and am I shocked? Not really. I think for a lot of the public, he's a very different housemate than a lot of other people. He's played a very different game. And his personality in itself is very different than a lot of other people. And that's what I like about UK, because they, like, you look at it as a person who has a personality, and are they different from other people in society, and it's like, that's what I loved about Karthik, that's what I love about Trisha. Sandy, I love because she is a very, like, she's sort of like the wise owl in the group, I feel. And you have those different people in society, but I feel like a lot of the housemates have clumped into one group, and that's why I think Karthik has sort of been rejected by a lot of the people in the house, because that whole clump has sort of caused an alienation for him, socially and everything, which has made him like a very big standout, not to win this game, because of the fact of what he said and his comments, and especially with someone like Paul, he made passive aggressive comments with. It overall just was something that really racked up the points and reasons to get him evicted. So yeah, overall, I'm sad that he got evicted because I think he's a really good guy, really smart guy, and very different guy, but is this going to help the house? For sure. I think that Karthik is someone who is very much a somewhat annoying housemate to a lot of other people, and if they can sort of be like a family a bit more, you saw it in the UK Civilian series this summer, where you have some people like Raph and Kieran and Ellie sort of come together after a lot of the more aggressive and more opinionated house guests cause them to rip apart. And I think that's something with Karthik is like, he sort of did trigger that in a way. He sort of triggered the idea of not being well liked and having like a lot of different opinions and being sort of like the black sheep in the house. But am I sad that he's leaving? I'm not sad, but yeah, overall, Karthik leaving, not something I'm shocked about. It's just, I think, the way that the edit ran for him. So yeah. So thank you for watching. This is basically my rant for all the nominated housemates. On a few side notes, I'm going to share a few notes about some of the housemates in the house that I sort of know a bit better now. I like Sandy. She's very much of a wise owl in the house. I think that a lot of people come up to her and ask for like advice or something. Then you have someone like Paul, who is, oh my gosh, he is so annoying, so cocky. It's like, bro, calm your cornflakes. Like, what are you doing here? Like, I feel like he can be a pretty mellow guy, but you get him you talk about like two things that aren't even about him, and he will explode. And it's like, God, shut up. Like, it's just, I don't like that about him. It's like, dude, like, either calm down or like, shut up. Like, one or the other. Don't. I just don't like his arrogance either. He has such a very big arrogance about him. I do like Gemma. I like her personality. I like Amelia because she sort of plays a flirty girl. I like Gemma though because she has all the tattoos and she doesn't really care, and she has I feel like she has a lot of strong opinions, and I like her relationship that she has with Trisha. Anybody else? No, I don't think so. I'll say this though. I like Sandy. I think she's getting good at it. I think she looks like a good person in the public's eye, and I think she'll go long in the house. Everybody else, I think will have a longer and harder road to get to, just because they all have different personalities, and I really would love to see them clash and everything. So yeah. So thanks for watching this part of the rant, and here's the outro. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, congratulations, you've made it to the outro. Just right here, if you want to see my first eviction recap about Celebrity Big Brother UK, feel free to watch it there, or click it there. And then right here, if you want to subscribe, click that little button right there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.